What up, Leo? It's your girl, Kelly, coming at you for the Queen Bee Tarot in Boston. So you guys were next on the highest views. So I went ahead and did your reading. I'm going to start doing that from now on, whoever has the highest views. I am going to go ahead and do their reading first, and then I'm going to go through whatever comments are there, and I'm going to pick someone for free reading, a free hour reading with me. From the highest views comment. So if you have the very highest views, say you have 30,000 views on your video, Libra, I'm going to go through the comments and randomly start picking the highest viewed people who are commenting. And I'm going to give them a 1 hour free read. So yeah, now that I've blurbed all that out, I feel like something is really going on with you, Libra. I feel like there's rush decisions and rash decisions and tower moments. And I feel like your life is just going around and around. Like it's just going around you so fast right now that you can't kind of grab onto anything. There's so much change and so much of a tower moment and so much of a death moment. It's like you can't grab onto one thing before something else changes. Everything's just kind of flying at you. It's very weird energy. I feel like some of you, having money trouble, having relationship trouble. Definitely the word letting go and releasing comes up here, the words. Letting go and releasing and learning how to forgive. Okay, Leo, so I have to remind you, who's that forgiveness for? It's not the other person. Never has been, never will be. Forgiveness is about you having peace in your heart and not allowing other people to rent space in your head for free. I guarantee you, they're not even thinking about you. But you're spending time ruminating and perseverating on things, and they're not even thinking about you. So that forgiveness means free space in your head to be creative and to move ahead with your life and to positively manifest. It gives you room in your life to let go. And letting go is the hardest lesson to learn, but sometimes you have to walk away. And some of you are hurt and you don't want to walk away. You feel like you don't have enough information to walk away. Like maybe someone has been sneaking around behind your back and you've spent a lot of time trying to catch them. Or you've caught them and you still haven't walked away. Or those of you who are having trouble with letting go and forgiving. Yeah, there's a choice between two here, Leo. And I have a feeling that some of you do have a choice between two. I feel like either you or your partner is married. You're either married to your partner. I think married to a partner, but there's someone else there. A choice between two. And there's an overindulgence there. It's like you or your partner have been seeing both the husband and the side piece, or the wife and the side piece. And those of you who caught it are struggling with releasing and forgiving, and you feel like you need to have some guidance, some help getting through that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Libra. Okay. So the entering energy, I'm curious to know how you guys missed this many red flags. Your intuition is your entering energy, and it's been telling you since the very beginning, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I feel like you jumped into a situation that was just like a burden, a soap opera, like you became Insta-mom or Insta-dad, or drama from someone's past relationship just became yours. You instantly picked up a 10. You walked into this situation and picked up a burden. Maybe you're paying all this person's bills, their back owed bills, and their lights are off. They have no food. Whatever it is, I feel like you walked right into it and you picked up all this burden, but you didn't realize it at the time. It's like it came at you so fast. It came at you real, real fast. Like everything was moving really fast that you made this foolish decision before you realized what it entailed. And now I feel like you're taking care of this person's family and, you're taking care of their bills or you're taking care of them financially. And, this was a decision that was not well thought out because there were red flags. You saw that this person's bills weren't paid or they were broke or whatever. Or they were instantly like, oh, go and sit on, so-and-so's lap, like treating you like a new father or mother. It was there. It was right in front of you, but it was like fire away and bombs away. And I'm not understanding that with you guys. Like, that's not your normal energy. I feel like this Mars energy drove everybody crazy this month. Myself included, I think. Because I see a relationship of putting in effort, of planting seeds and getting nothing. Her basket is absolutely empty and she's out there looking, how am I going to nourish myself? How am I going to afford to feed myself? How am I going to take care of my home? I have built, all of this, but yet none of it's ready to harvest. I have put in all of this effort, all of this time, but yet nothing. Hanged Man. So there's a new perspective needed, a new way to see the world, a new start perhaps from this person who became like an instant burden. It's like they just latched onto you and you are their piggy bank. Your Instamom, Instadad, or Instabank account, something like that. And they're just a leech. And you're in this energy of, how the hell do I get out of this? Like, how did I fucking get stuck in this? Like, what was I thinking? And it shows that once you leave here, they were a soulmate. They were there to teach you a lesson, not to jump into something like this when you see the red flags. When you see that someone is looking for a mother or father for their children, don't jump in there. If you see that someone is drowning financially, don't make it your responsibility if you don't think that that person is going to be grateful. I don't see you reconnecting with this person. I see you as very defensive. At this point, you feel used. You feel like that person just used you for what you were worth. Your bank account, your money, paying their bills. You didn't feel like there was real love there. There was from your side, but not from theirs. And so now it's like protecting yourself against this happening again. You don't want to reunite with this person because you're protecting yourself from that shit happening again. And quite frankly, I don't blame you. And before anybody complains, that's my email going off for readings. You've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups here, both in reverse. So it's almost as though I feel two different energies here. Like there was a choice between two. And what's even funnier is the bottom of both of these two different, when I began to clarify with the After Tarot deck, I split it and this came up. The King of Pentacles again and the King of Wands. Along with, these two are in the upright. You got 4 kings on the board here. And then you got these two in the negative. So we got somebody who's living in both shadow self and light self. They're not showing you who they really are. They're not showing you who they really are. This is all just a mirror image. This is all just illusion. This is the illusion of abundance and fertility and a good home. And this is the illusion that brought you in. You figured you would integrate yourself in time, but you found yourself instantly taking on a 10 situation with all these burdens that were not yours. and it just flew in on you. It's like it hit you by surprise, but you felt it. You knew something wasn't right there. You had a feeling something was going to be like this, but you did nothing. You got involved, and now you have a person acting, putting out this kind of air of, oh, there's abundance and a home here and it's welcoming. And then you get in there and it's like, oh, by the way, I'm broke, and all that abundance you have to pay for, and while you're doing that, I'm going to overindulge. Maybe I'll spend too much in your bank account. Maybe I'll ask you for things you can't afford. Maybe I'll cheat on you, cause a tower moment. And this happy family really isn't a happy family. What you walked into was an absolute disaster that ended in a 10 of swords. And in this person's shadow self of, I don't have any money, I don't know what you're talking about type of thing. I need help with this. Could you help me with that? Putting on the sweet and innocent act to try and gain something from it. I don't even need to clarify this. This is somebody putting on an act that's really like this. As for the King of Cups, the clarifier for the King of Cups is the King of Wands. So it looks like there's real love there from somebody, but they're afraid to open up to you because they know that you either have a husband, a wife, or a significant other. They want to open up to you, but they can't. Because they know about this other person. And they know that there's no abundance start there with them. They know that. They know that this person is not going to work and build with you, and that you foolishly took a chance. There's no abundant beginning with that other person, and they know this. They want to offer you their emotions, but they can't. You're too busy trying to build with someone who doesn't want to build with you. They're watching this. They're seeing this. You took a chance, and this person never made any offer. This person makes no offer. They just take while someone's waiting. Like I said, a choice. Leo, you have a choice between, if I called you Libra, then you're probably dealing with a Libra at all. Just so you know, so you don't get in the comments like, are you reading Leo or Libra? People do it all the time. And you know what? When I say that, it's usually because a big amount of people are dealing with that sign. But there's no offer here. And this upsets this person because emotionally they want to give to you. They want to take a step towards you. This is action and this is emotion because they actually love you. They want to make the offer that this other person can't. They want you to put down the burden and speak your truth. Ace of Swords, put down the 10 of Wands. Speak your truth and you'll get what you wish for. Ultimate happiness. But they want you to speak your truth before you can attain what you wish for, which is with this person. You could have happiness with this person. But right now, how they see you is that they won't make this offer. They're not going to, because they are balanced and they feel like you are still in and out, and have lessons to learn. You're still messing with this other person who just uses you as a piggy bank, as a babysitter, as a whatever. They're using you and they see you still making these wrong decisions. And they don't see this as a balanced situation for them. They're balanced, which is possibly, I could have said Libra. I'm thinking of balance. But they see you as the playboy or the playgirl of the zodiac. And until that changes, that guard towards you is going to stay up. That non-emotional response is going to stay up. This person isn't going to put themselves out there to get hurt. They're not. And I feel like someone tried to tell you. Someone tried to let you know, because if you look, this is you, kind of like praying over this person and taking care of this person and doing everything for this person while they rest. However, it's like this other person, this King of Wands that wants to open up to you, or Queen of, it could be the energies here. The King and Queen are androgynous. They're kind of interchangeable. So just make it fit however it does. I feel like I didn't drop that on accident. It's almost like this person rapid fired at you to tell you this other person was using you and had other options and was only using you as an option to pay their bills. They tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. So now it's like they don't want to open up to you. And the choice between two clearly shows here. One is willing to put in the work with you and offer you that commitment. I know this is a very confusing reading, but those of you going through this will know what I'm talking about. If I could ask you to drop a like, again, I'm going to be doing the people who, have the most likes and views first in my mid-monthlies, and I will go through the highest views video and I will pick someone out in the comments and I will do a reading for them. 1 hour free. There's someone here who does want to put in the work with you. They do. And let me show you something. I asked the dimensions, what are the possibilities for this? One wants to continue to mooch off of you. One wants to continue to take all of your money so that you have no nourishment left for yourself. If you look at this, you can't really see it that well, but there's barely any money left for this person. People are coming out of nowhere. They need money, hands all over the place. This is a card of giving too much of yourself. So this is one option. You can spend your time giving too much of yourself to somebody who is just going to keep taking until you're depleted. Or you can take the high road and be offered the cup of all cups. Yeah, the cup of all cups, the ace of cups, the ultimate love that this person has for you, but will not speak it because you're too busy still supporting whoever this is and, messing with whoever this is because you feel bad and you can't make a decision to get out. This person's going to get sick of waiting, Libra. Leo. They're going to get sick of waiting for you to make a decision. All this Libra talk, it's wrecking my head. They're going to get sick of waiting. They're not going to stick around forever to wait for you to decide that they are the one for you. That's not how this goes, honey. People wait only for so long, and if you show no interest or show interest and make no moves to change your situation, people move on. And that's what this person looks like they're going to do. And for those of you who are married, you're presenting yourself as in love with your spouse, but you're not. But you're not, and no amount of anything you say can change that. You can say in the comments all day you're in love with your spouse, but the cards tell a different story, and so do the ancestors. They tell me that, there's an outside love here, and that person may not speak their truth to you and may not give you that ultimate happiness because you are still working on your marriage. Oh, yes. I love when the cards back up what I just said. Makes me feel like I'm not so crazy after all. I do probably belong at a clown college. I tell everyone all the time there's a clown car that drives around in my head. But Your cards are really talking here, guys. Yeah, I thought so. Please continue to clarify for Leo for February of 2019 for their highest good. That's way too many cards. Okay. Actually, it's the perfect amount of cards. Wow. So, here we are. The entering energy is the High Priestess in reverse with the Magician in reverse. So this tells me you were most likely manipulated into this situation, and you didn't realize what you were getting into until you were already in it. And it was too late to just back out. Maybe you moved in with this person too soon and found yourself paying all of the bills, taking care of their children. Whatever it was, the situation was definitely manipulated, but you should have seen this. I mean, there were so many warnings. And now it's like, now that you're carrying all my burdens, I'm just going to put you out in the cold. Now that you're carrying all my burdens, you know, paying all my bills because you're living in the house, I'm just going to put you over there. Like, I don't really need anything else from you until it's pay time. And it looks like this came at you fast. Like I said, you might have moved in with this person too soon. You may have gotten word from an ex that this is what they do. You may be feeling trapped. I feel like these could become a cage when they're all shot at you at once and cage you in. And it feels like a huge tower moment because you realize the mistake you made after you made it. You made the wrong decision. And now you know it. But you were warned by this other person first, this other man or woman who has real feelings for you, that you were making a foolish choice and this person had no emotion for you. Whoever this person is coming in as the Queen of Cups, since the King of Cups is already taken. The Queen of Cups is coming in to tell you you made a foolish decision. This person is emotionally manipulating, mean, cruel, knows exactly the buttons to push, knows exactly how to get you riled up, knows exactly what to say to get you to stay around, and knows exactly what to say to open your bank account and continue to pay their bills or take care of their children. Whatever that situation is, they know exactly what to do. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Wands again. So you got fast messages in. These messengers were trying to reach you for quite some time. Like, what are you doing? And you got these messages in, like succession, like people tried to warn you and tell you, and maybe exes contact you to tell you they're going to expect you to do this and that, and you decided to give them a chance. This is the wrong time to decide to give someone a chance, Leo. You got a barrage of just communication that this person was no good. Looking at the Hanged Man, they're telling you need to get in balanced energy. You need to be in a balanced energy. You need to change your perspective on life. You need to change your perspective of the situation. See it for what it truly is and not for what you want it to be. Get that balance back. The Two of Cups is clarified by none other than the Six of Cups, which talks about memories, something from the past coming back to remind you and make you think fondly of something. It talks about your Akashic record. It talks about this person being a soulmate, but you're not going to reunite with them. This is another card of no reunification. This is the After Tarot. And as I've explained before, these cups are full of flowers, not water. There's no emotion there. And there's a big X that just says, stop. This person is no longer your soulmate. They've taught you the lessons you needed to learn. And what lessons were that? How not to get into a situation like this again. And I feel like a lot of you are having trouble with releasing that and forgiving. And With that being said, you have to understand that forgiveness, again, it's for you, not for them. Clarifying this, you constantly needing to protect yourself from this person, is the Four of Swords. Literally, the Hermit card in the Minor Arcana. Take a step back and look at the situation for what it is. Take a break. Take a break from defending the situation or defending yourself. See it for what it really is, not what you want it to be. Like I just said to you. This King of Cups is not going to make the offer because they feel like you're overindulgent with whatever's going on here. They're not going to make the offer because they feel like you've picked up the burdens of this king who presents himself in the upright, but clarified as the King of Reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. This person feels like you've picked up this person's burdens. Why would I make you that offer now? Understand here that this was a lesson. This was a lesson. Clarifying the Hierophant, for those of you that are married, is the World. It means the cycle is ended. It's time for you to get out and to move on without cheating or hurting the other individual. Keep your karma good, Leo. Get out of your marriage the right way. End the cycle. Do not reunify with this person. They are no longer for you. You are meant for something different. And they're telling you, the longer you try to work on this, the more likely it is karma comes for you, because this is no longer your divine path. This was a lesson to learn. You may have married this person too fast, moved in with them too fast, whatever it was. But you found yourself taking on all of their burdens. It was like a fucking soap opera is what was running through my mind. And I don't like soap operas. I can't stand them. I don't like chick flicks either. But clarifying this Six of Pentacles, these two roads you can take, your different dimensions, is none other than the Ace of Pentacles. There's no abundant start there. They're going to continue to take and take and take and take. There's no equal give and take. And it's going to leave you depleted. No new beginning there. No reunification. No nothing. You'll have nothing left to give this person. And I feel like clarifying this Ace of Cups, sadly, is the Page of Pentacles. This is usually, the Page of Pentacles. That's odd. Okay. So they feel like they never could make this offer to you. And even an apology may not fix it. Usually they come in and make an offer. This is usually an apology or small news about, love, or they feel like they're not sure they would even accept that from you right now. This is a person that is in love with you, that's been watching from the sidelines, watching you make the mistakes you're making with whoever this person is that you were with. Your husband or someone you jumped into a situation with too soon. You married them too quick. You moved in too quick. You saw the signs, but you didn't stop. Your emotions didn't allow you to stop for some reason. In this sense, I feel like a lot of you need to work on that release and that forgiveness and letting it go. A lot of you really need to get in touch with how to do that and how to free up that space in your head. That person's not paying you to rent space in your head. Let's be clear. Time is money, again. And time is the one thing that we will never get back. Let's see what we have here. You need to raise your vibration. And here it is. Oh, hold on. We had jumpers, guys. Always have jumpers where my decks are concerned. We had a jumper family. So we've got a metamorphosis here, which means that you need to go inside yourself and there's things that you need to change. You need to do some shadow work. And a lot of you probably don't understand what that is. You need someone to guide you. Please feel free to get in touch with me. My email is in the box below. Trinity32719@hotmail.com. I have some spots open. I just opened one more day because they're filling up. As you can see, my email's been going off the whole time, Leo. So please feel free to, send me a message and let me know that you need some guidance or you need some help, you need some spiritual work. And I'll be sure to fit you in between my monthly people that I help, my readings. I'll find a way. With that being said, this is your girl Keli from Boston, from the Queen Bee, and I'm out of here. So, Leo, I hope this is a lesson learned. And again, if you need me, contact me. Drop a like, please, so other Leos can see this message. And that's it. I'll catch y'all on the flip. See ya.